friends. We have missed you all. Thank you for being here. We are sorry for our little hiatus. That's the right word, right? If you don't follow us on Instagram, I'm sorry. That's where I posted updates. But we were working a con, Denver Fan Expo, for our lovely, lovely, lovely friends over at Bookworm Games. If you live in the US, I'm sorry, they cannot ship to you right now. But they do have an awesome Pride backer kit thing going on, so check them out. You can still support their backer kit and get a Pride, get Pride pins, and they're super cool and cute. And Morgan over there does an amazing job with everything that she does. So yeah, lovely people, and yeah, go support them. Bookworm Games. On Instagram is bookworm.games. But yeah, so thank you all for your patience as we went and did that. But we are back and ready to keep the flame.
Yeah.
Keep that flame.
Keep that flame.
Keep the flame.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, whether you are joining us for the first time, joining us live, watching the VOD back, whatever. We appreciate you. We're happy that you're here. Hope you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones during these troubling times. We are Midwest Quest, which are a bunch of friends getting together to tell some stories and play some games as part of an actual play streaming series. I apologize for my slowness today. Despite my appearance, I am not a Victorian ghost. I swear I am alive, but I am a little ill from the last convention, and my ring light's not working. So I apologize if I'm a little frazzled tonight, but I hope we're going to have a good game, because tonight is Chapter 8 of the Flamekeepers, which is our Daggerheart game inspired by Greek mythology. As always, you can expect action, drama, colorful characters, plenty of mythological references, and an odyssey of epic proportions. But first, of course, some reintroductions. My name is Trav, or Travis, he, they pronouns. I can be found at Trav the GM on socials or Start Playing Games. I will be your GM for this evening.
Popcorn. Popcorn who?
Oh, gosh, that's a lot of pressure. Popcorn Hannah.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Hannah. I use she, her pronouns. I play Antigone, an order-born warrior who is a human and uses any and all pronouns. And I will popcorn to Alyssa.
Hello, I am Alyssa. I have she, they pronouns, and I play Melody, our lovely bard, fawn person. I do this every time. I forget who I am. No, I'm just not the best with words until I need to drop some bars. But yeah, lovely,
Am I right,
sassy bard, Melody. She uses she, her pronouns. And yeah, Popcorn Ryan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Thumos, the Warden of the Elements druid. And I am a seaborn clank, but I'm a man made of marble. And also, if you're looking for us anywhere, we are on social media pretty much everywhere as Midwest Quest Official. So give us a follow, give us a like, subscribe on YouTube, do all that good stuff for us. It really helps us out. And let's see what happens tonight.
Yes, and you can subscribe now because we have made affiliates.
Yes.
Which is, that is official. We are all set
You
for
can
that.
subscribe here on Twitch. So do it. Prime subs.
Yeah.
They're free. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get those for free. So why not dish that stuff out? Why not? It's free. You don't have to do anything for it.
Shout out to Phil for being our
Helps us
first
out.
sub. First real sub. Thank you, Ryan, for being our first sub.
Yeah, I'm not a real sub. I'm a part of it. It's fine.
Thank you, Phil, for using your
I'm
valuable
a man on the inside.
Prime sub on us. We really appreciate it. I feel like Phil, we need to put Phil as an NPC in the next game because he's truly like an OG fan. And one day when we're famous, we need, there needs to be Phil lore.
Be our recurring merchant.
I
Yes.
love that.
Phil. Do you consent to us putting you in our game?
Wow.
That's scary.
That's
he
scary.
says. All right. We'll talk about it later. We'll figure it out. We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Hannah, do you want to talk about the platforms we are playing on today?
I would love to, yes. We are playing Daggerheart by Critical Role and Darrington Press, and we are playing on Foundry Virtual Tabletop. All maps you see on screen come from the map library by Roll and Play Press. If you're watching the stream as a VOD, the link to their website is in the description. All background music and ambient sound effects come from pocketbard. All player character art, stream overlays, and our logos were created by the incredibly talented Alyssa. Nice job.
Thank you.
I'm gonna applaud every time. Yeah,
I appreciate it every time. I'm like, is this too much of an Alyssa hype show? But I'll take it.
It's not. It's not. Additional art and images have been sourced from Pixabay. We are enthusiastic supporters of the human component of art, and we have done our best to avoid AI-generated content in all facets of our project. And that's me.
Excellent. Sounds good. Content warnings before we get started. Just FYI, some of these topics will be present in today's episode. Blood, violence, and PG-13 gore, magical enchantment, traumatic flashbacks, familial separation and death in the family, love bombing, gaslighting, and strained familial relationships. So if any of those are triggers for you, completely understand if you have to step away. Again, hope you're taking care of yourself. With that out of the way, I think we are all good to get started. So we will get immersed once again here with our recap. Just to get back to where we were. Because the year is 399 BC. The Olympians have abandoned ancient Greece, and its people are suffering under the rule of a militant Spartan king. The only hero with the power and renown to overthrow him is dying. Telemachus, the immortal son of Odysseus, is fading from the realm. The flame of his heart is flickering with the failure of the golden flame, the source of magic that keeps him alive. To reignite the golden flame, 3 agents of an order called the Flamekeepers have been tasked with seeking out Prometheus, the titan who first brought fire to the mortals. They are Melody, the bard, Antigone, the warrior, and Thumos, the druid. To free the titan from his elemental torment, they journey eastward across the Black Sea, toward the Caucasus Mountains. Along the way, the group has slain a hydra and liberated a village from its overzealous leader. They uncovered the secrets of a city of stone and protected the last Gorgon from an Amazon who would have slain her. They defended themselves from Chaonia, daughter of an Olympian and the Spartan king, and they spared her life in exchange for safe passage into the mountains. Antigone, last episode, was felled by an Amazon leader and denied induction into their order. He perished, but Melody and Thumos delved into the underworld to save him, courtesy of being at a temple of Hades. They trusted Chaonia, got some help from her, fended off one of the heads of Cerberus, and saved Antigone's soul. There was a brief reunion between Thumos and the members of his family, and then the Flamekeepers returned to the overworld. Our story picks up as they reappear at the outskirts of the mountains. Their journey is nearly complete. So, as we bring ourselves back to the scene exactly where we left off, no time has passed. Everyone, again, sort of dematerialized out of the hellish landscape that they were in before, where we had fought Cerberus, or we had ridden along the river Styx, and we are now overlooking a peaceful scene. There isn't a cloud in sight. Everything is very calm. The wind is at a standstill. We're looking across a beautiful glassy lake, and in the distance is one of the tallest peaks of the Caucasus Mountains. This is the direction we're looking to go. And while the journey ahead does appear peaceful, our party's inner turmoil is anything but. Players, what happens when we get back from the underworld?
Melody starts frantically looking for Antigone. Where are they at this time?
I think Antigone's soul is reverted back into their body. And in the temple, there's this just gasping that and then weeping.
Just clarifying, we are not. Are we? Is the temple here with us?
The temple is nowhere in sight. You haven't really had the chance to get your bearings yet. You're not really sure of the exact location where you are, but you know you are closer to the mountains than you were before, than the temple was.
Heard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yes, that's right. We're looking at this mountain. So I think I'm on the lake shore, and my body has like washed in. And as I like choke on water, I also begin to weep.
So Melody scrambles from where she is. She first starts looking around to see if she can see where Antigone is, eyes adjusting to where they are now, with the, bright light. Making her eyes adjust, and then she hears Antigone's cough and immediately scrambles up and runs towards her, sand flying, and kneels down to Antigone and kind of tries to help Antigone up with the shoulders, get them out of the water, make sure they're not choking on water or anything. Are you okay? Are you...
I'm here. How are you here? And I will put my hands out and like hold her shoulders. You're okay. You're here too. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna look down at where I was wounded by the Amazonian warriors, and I think that what I see is deep slashes, but or like scars where deep slashes were, but has been healed over weirdly, and maybe the scars, I think the scars also probably take on kind of a burned trait, so it looks like I was burned in all of the places that the Amazonian warrior wounded me.
Melody will also look down at your scars, and shakes her head, and then she pulls you in really tight for a hug. Still gentle, cautious about any pain you might have, but it's a reassuring hug that she cares about you. And after a few seconds, she pulls back, hands on your shoulders, and says, "Don't you ever make me do that again. Don't you ever make me stand by and watch."
Antigone nods, and more tears fall down her face, as they say, I was alone. I didn't know. It was so important. But I don't remember. But when I was gone, it was nothing, and I was alone. And I only understood my mistake in that moment. And I will never do that again. To you. Or to Thumos.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't think you'd have a choice. I don't think either of us could bear for that to happen again. And then she'll bring Antigone in for a hug. Kind of, Melody's kneeling, so she's a little bit taller than Antigone right now, and kind of brings Antigone into her chest for a hug, and just kisses the top of her head.
And I just hold you so tight.
I'm really glad we have more time.
Me too. Me too. And we'll, continue to hold you.
Until Thumos rips us apart.
Yeah, what is Thumos up to?
I think Thumos is sort of half facing the two of you and half facing the mountains, looking out over the water and just holding on to his bag of shells and just holding it close, and is kind of staring out at the water, sort of disassociating a little bit. But he does kind of, if you speak to him, he will respond, but he's just somewhere else right now.
Melody.
I think I.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I look up from the hug, and say, Thumos, I heard your song. It was what jogged me, led me back from the darkness, from being alone. I heard your song. Thank you.
He takes his gaze from the lake and looks at you, ties the bag back to his kind of sash, and he walks over and kneels down next to you, and just you feel his hand kind of go across your head. Then let us get you up, little shell.
And with that, I stand and kind of collect myself. Thank you both. I'm not alone anymore. And I know that now.
Melody just looks at Thumos and gives a quiet, thankful nod, knowing what he sacrificed for this.
Thumos nods back.
So, we must keep going, right? Do you need rest?
I don't know.
So mechanically, Antigone, you are back with 1 hit point unmarked. The party is looking pretty rugged at this point. If you'd like, you could take a short rest. You could take a long rest. Completely up to you. Just keep in mind that I do get some fear based on what you choose.
Sure. I think Melody would advocate for a long rest.
Same.
That's fair.
Are all those fires? Wait, okay, so you don't have any fear right now, do you?
Correct. Yeah. Because of Antigone's ability, I ran out of fear just as I was about to strike down Melody.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Okay. So, I just want to double check my features to see if there is... I don't think there's anything I can do during a long rest to help clear hit points. So, I'll just take, long rest. I'll tend to my wounds. We can do 2 things?
Correct.
Okay.
Great.
Woof. I'm gonna tend to wounds and repair armor.
All right.
So we camp out by the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, I'm rolling to see how much fear I get. Gonna be 6 fear. For me.
Oh my goodness.
6 minus 5, right?
But our party, then it just clears some hit points. Amidst our rest, we bandage our wounds. We apply some magical healing. We repair our armor, it looks like. Anything else happening during this rest?
Can I accidentally clicked tend to wounds twice. Can I? Because I was able to heal fully with 1.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do my repair armor? Is that fine?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
of course. Yeah, you just clear all of your armor slots then. All of the ones that are marked.
Cool. Awesome. All right.
I think once we have that moment, I am gonna look around and say, so you finally did it, Thumos, you killed Kionia.
No. Unfortunately not.
Kionia enters the scene. Maybe just was out of sight from Antigone.
Oh!
Right here, thank you.
Sorry. Just came back from the dead. My eyes aren't working super well.
I suppose that could be considered a valid excuse. But it is an excuse nonetheless. Should we get moving?
Oh, you're coming with us now.
Well, you need someone to negotiate their way through the blockade.
Looks around. Have we not passed the blockade?
You have not. There's a specific mountain pass that leads up to the mountain where Prometheus is being chained. It's heavily guarded from all sides, land and water. If you're looking to cross it, you're going to need me. And I'm looking to make good on my promise. I only hope that you then make good on yours.
God, I'm
Very
so
well.
tempted to turn into just a giant eagle and fly away without her. Fine.
I use Giant Eagle Pass.
I mean, that is an option. This is a TTRPG, so that might be a possibility.
I'll wait. I'll wait for the opportune moment.
Sounds good. I would love for the party to then describe what the next day of travel looks like. Any particular conversations we have, any interesting method of travel, how are we moving through this cragged, rocky landscape?
Good question.
Where are my wild shape forms?
Any thoughts, Alyssa?
Well, Melody will probably be jumping a lot with her with her nice fawn legs and skills.
Incredible.
Even though her legs aren't necessarily 100% fawn, she still has them hops, them big hops. So she can get around, but she is more focused on helping Antigone, making sure Antigone can get over whatever obstacles are in their way.
Mm-hmm. I think Antigone is similarly like as they're moving over the rocks, I think there's just a real like I don't think that there's like a huge physical toll that Antigone has taken. I think that it's just that like the weight of like I just died. You know what? I just died and my friends came and got me. And I feel bad that I made them do that. And so I think not made them do that. I feel bad that like I didn't ask for their help, right? And so I think is just a little slower, a little like more tired. But is also like has that sense of I need to like do well. I need to show up for my friends in the way that they have shown up for me. And so is like that kind of halfway where they're like, okay, I gotta keep going. And it's just like a little bit like depression, but also we gotta keep going. And I gotta show up and you gotta keep going. So I think it's that kind of sense. And we'll also like whenever Antigone gets close to either Melody or Thumos, we'll like just touch them to like on the shoulder, on the hand, on just like to be like, yes, I'm real. Yes, this is real. Like I'm here.
Why are you touching me so much?
Oh, sorry. I don't know. It makes me feel good. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And I bow slightly.
If you would like to hold hands, we can. If that would help, we can do that.
I would like that. Yeah. Yes.
I will not be holding hands.
Okay.
I would also
That's
like
okay.
to remove myself from consideration.
That's fine.
I wasn't really offering it to anybody. I wasn't inviting. Okay, thanks. Boundaries are good. Thank you for sharing. Antigone, I've got you.
Thank you, Melody.
I will scout ahead, and I fly. I turn into just a hawk, and I start flying up ahead and scouting and making sure that the pathways are, in fact, as Kionia says, and are also clear for us to travel.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please make an instinct roll?
Oh boy, how do I do that?
It's been a minute.
In a minute. Nope.
No. No songs. We learned the hard way. No songs.
We learned the hard way. We did. We learned it.
Not the
We
hardest
learned our
way.
lesson.
True.
That's true. We could have
It
learned
could have
the
been
hard way.
worse.
Okay, I do have advantage on this. And I will... that's it. I'm fine with that. Okay. Yatata!
Wow.
6, 7.
6.
So the stream is over,
Jabs.
guys. Thank you for being here.
Every time I hear something like that, it's like I'm punched by the Ancient One and my soul leaves my body. Every time.
21 with hope.
21 with hope. Very good roll for the first one of the evening.
First one of June.
You scout ahead, and
Happy Pride.
with a
Sorry.
hawk's vision, you are able to see. You're able to see not only the blockade and the specific mountain pass and the specific mountain that Kionia pointed out earlier, with all of its many guards patrolling, with many smaller patrols dotting here and there about different sides of the mountain. It's far away. It's still a good distance away, but it's much closer than it was before, and it does fill you with some inspiration and some hope there. You also, with a success with hope, spot not far from where your allies are, just a ways back, in the clouds, a myriad of colors. Red, orange, yellow, so on and so forth. It appears that despite there not being many more than a few clouds in sight at this point in the day, there was no rain at any point. There's a hint of a rainbow starting, and it seems to be just ever so slightly glimmering into existence and is encroaching ever so closer upon your allies' position.
Last time I saw a rainbow, I almost died. So I will fly back to my friends, dive bomb Kionia, shit on her, and then pop back into pop back into
a couple of marble pebbles just bounce off of the top of Kionia's head.
Wow.
and I pop back into my real form and go, interesting. That did not work as intended. And then I look right at Melody and I say, that rainbow that summoned your god friend is coming.
I think you all would be safer if you kept your distance from me while she's here. I don't...
Will you be safe?
I don't know. I would have said yes prior to our last meeting, but
I do not think she would want to see me. Or I her.
I think it's at the very least best if if Thumos was not here. We cannot risk any casualties.
If I may interject, did you say that there was a god friend with whom you've been interacting? Care to elaborate?
Nope.
Are you familiar with Iris?
Messenger to Olympus, yes.
That would be her. We have...
And you're on speaking terms in a godless age?
Yes. We have history.
What kind of history?
Not time to be jealous, Antigone.
I'll explain it to you as soon as I can.
I don't want to leave your side. I almost lost you. Or I almost lost myself. Got lost. I don't...
You are lost for words and how much you would be lost.
I have no worth, yes. Thanks, Thumo.
I will be watching you from the skies. And I turn back in. I turn into a massive, like, giant eagle and then fly off into the sky. So I'll go high enough that it looks like I'm a normal hawk, but I'm just really, really high.
I've never seen Thumos do that.
Me either.
I carried you. I carried you in the underworld.
You did?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, I would very much like to meet this friend of yours. I think I'll be staying.
Your funeral. I thought I knew her. And I might have been wrong. So I cannot accurately warn anyone about what this meeting might be, what might become.
From my experience, gods, mortals, they all have an order. And that order is, at most times, predictable. I think as long as we pay her due deference, she should let us pass without issue. Regardless of your history.
We can hope.
What is Antigone doing? I don't know if you said it, I just didn't specify. Or I just didn't catch it, sorry.
I'm just going to essentially continue walking with Melody, holding her hand until such a time as Melody is like, okay, it's time to, let go.
Okay. Yeah, so staying close to Melody along with Kionia, whereas Thumos is on Overwatch as a giant eagle. You all watch as a rainbow does indeed materialize gradually and reach down before the end of it just touches gently the earth directly before you. And you watch as from that light manifests a familiar image now. Alyssa, can you please re-describe Iris, the goddess of the rainbow, for us?
Yeah, she's got this dark brown skin, curly hair, and her skin has this kind of iridescent glimmer to it. She's tall, slender, and she looks like a rainbow in terms of energy. She looks like she would brighten your day, typically. Kind eyes, perfect smile.
As she rematerializes in the form that you've known her, she does emit that rainbow energy. It gives you a big smile. Well, hello again, everyone. Did you all forget about me?
You made it quite hard to forget about you, Iris.
Oh, are you talking about that matter with the sailboat?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Melody, we've known each other for a long time. I knew setting a sail on fire wasn't going to kill you. You're a muse. You're the daughter of a titan. I knew it would stop the boat, and I knew it wasn't going to stop you.
You... even if you thought that I would get out alive, you risked the lives of my friends.
Well, I can see why you might be a little upset about that, but I did tell you to turn around, and you haven't. Here you are, at the edge of the mountains, still on this Flamekeeper quest thing.
Couple pebbles just hit her from up above.
I thought you were different from the rest of them. I thought you would understand. But it seems you're just like all of them.
While this is happening, Kionia has taken a knee, is kneeling, and says, Goddess. And she isn't even making eye contact with her. We mean you no disrespect. But we do ask that you please allow us to proceed. I've made a promise, and these people need to get to the Caucasus Mountains. Whatever it's beyond that, not my business, but we do need to make it there. Iris basically ignores her and looks specifically to you, Melody. Can I be honest for a second? I know that you said that you thought that I was different, but I thought that you were different.
In what way?
I thought maybe that you wouldn't act on this folly, this little whim of yours. You ran off without telling me, without telling anyone really in your circle, without a word, seeking a fate that could end your life. Did you ever consider perhaps that I'm just worried about you and want you to be safe and want you to come home? Wherever home is for you these days.
No. I guess I didn't think that that could be the reason you tried to stop me. Maybe I could have thought that that was your intention had you gone about it a different way. If you had just been honest about your...
And you want to talk to me about honesty. You, of all people, you who never shares their feelings with anyone, even when they share their deepest, darkest feelings with you.
I have, though. I know I can be a wall sometimes. But I opened up to you about the most painful aspect of my life very shortly after I met you. You brought me a message from my mother, condolences about my father's death. And I, with a little bit of alcohol, told you everything. How she abandoned me. How I was never seen as part of that family. I was not seen as a muse. I was not accepted by Zeus. And in turn, not accepted by her. And because of that, I've had no one aside from my father. And only recently have decided to open up, which you did help with that. But now I'm realizing that might have been a mistake.
Fine. If we're going to be our honest selves, I suppose these mortals don't deserve any more coddling. And with that, the facade of this sort of childlike spirit falls away, both figuratively and literally. She stands up straighter. She speaks with more authority, but also she literally stands taller, growing to 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet tall. Her skin turns from that dark brown that you described to a fluorescent light, bright, blindingly bright. All of you must mark a stress. She extends her arm, and within it appears a scepter. As she lords over each of you, multiverses of light beaming from her eyes. She looks at each of you. I am Iris, daughter of Thalmas and Electra, consort of the West Wind, and messenger of Mount Olympus, the bridge between the mortal and immortal. And I And whereas she was hovering just a moment ago, as if she was about to take flight, her feet now settle onto the ground. The light dims, and her eyes turn back into the more warmer, more homely appearance that they had before. I'm in love with you, Melody, she says.
How? How could you do what you did and say you love me?
I should not have damaged your boat. It was reckless, and it was a consequence of fear. I lashed out for fear of losing you. I thought you enamored with this Flamekeeper endeavor because I thought you were seeking something new, something exciting, something liberating. I thought the sign of danger and the reminder of my presence would be enough for you to let it go. But I've spent some time thinking, dwelling on the matter, as I travel from land to land, from space to space. I spent a lot of time thinking. When we first met, I was concerned that you'd be the same as any other mortal, another ephemeral shimmer across my soul. Pretty, but gone in an instant. But I was wrong. You are so much more than that. We are one and the same, you and I. Bridges between worlds. Lights that blink from one home to another. Admired there by all, but loved there by none. It's a lonely life. But it doesn't need to be. Come with me. I can give you the excitement you seek, the newness, the liberation that spur this mission on. We can travel the world together. We can be safe. I will cherish you. I will tell you how I love you every day, even if you never learn how to say it back.
You know, if you had told me this on the boat, rather than setting it ablaze and making us swim to shore, and nearly killing my marble friend, I would have considered it. And I probably would have told you I loved you too. But I see what I hate in them. I see a flicker of it in you. The idea that mortals don't matter, that their lives don't matter. And while
Before you proceed, before you take any vows that you'll regret, before you condemn yourself to the rest of this journey and whatever horrors it may entail, there's someone else who would like a word with you. Someone who can remind you of the world that you'd be leaving behind.
who?
I'm going to spend a fear as the light of the rainbow intensifies. There is just a brief moment where the world is just color, and this is the same for all of you, everyone in the party. And for a moment you swear you see an eye amidst the color, someone or something watching you. from some faraway place. But then it's gone. And we find ourselves somewhere new. Melody, can you please describe the scene of your happiest childhood memory?
It would probably be... It would be... when my father first met the parents of Jin's parents, and brought us all together. And Jin and I immediately got along. We were able to be just kids. And for someone who was traveling with her father, helping with performances all the time, she didn't really have friends. So she's probably about 8 years old. And just spending time with Jin, and while her dad is talking to Jin's parents, and overhearing about maybe this could be our home base that we come back to in between travels. She's excited to have a home base, have people that she can see on a frequent basis, and build a relationship with. So she's finally able to let go of she's just able to let go. As a child who's kind of just known go, 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 and sometimes with her dad, able to let go. And she plays with Jin, little tag games, or find this rock games, and their parents call them back over, and they sit and have a dinner, and as the night ends, Jin and Melody are sitting on like a couch of sorts, just making up a story together about two friends who go on an adventure and slay dragons and save people and write songs about it, and pretty soon after that they start getting sleepy and falling asleep, and like leaning onto one another, and in her like tired state, she can feel her dad lift her up and sing to her one of his songs that he doesn't necessarily perform because it doesn't fit it doesn't fit his show, but it's a song about her, about how she's his melody.
I love that. Whilst you're watching this scene, you are filled with the nostalgia, the warm feelings of gratitude for the things that you had during that time, of the quiet moments in between the tumults that you felt inside. And as you search your younger self's face, you see no hint of that tumult that you ever felt. It seems idyllic. And in fact, there are a couple of details here that don't quite match up with your original memory. Whereas you remember not having too many friends, you were surrounded by many people in this past like premonition, or recollection rather. again, everything seems quite fine, quite idyllic. You seem like a very happy child, and Iris is observing that, and she remarks on it. You had all the shine of a muse, and yet none of the chains, none of the pressure, the expectation that the others had. It was a good life, a good upbringing.
It was lonely.
Please make a presence roll.
Is it duality? Or is it
You do roll your duality dice for
reaction.
your presence roll.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
As you
Just kidding.
attempt to try to tell her about the downsides of your upbringing, about the harshness that your fates had put you through, the weave that the fates had spun for you wasn't always that kind. But as you try to express that, you find yourself struggling to articulate it. Why was it lonely? Everything seemed so perfect. I was really given a gift by the people that put me here. Please mark 2 stress. And you feel some concern at first, but it subsides. It's pushed down, replaced by this memory of joy, at least in this moment. And you begin to think about what Iris is saying, about what Iris is offering you, not only about your past, but your potential future. It starts to resonate a little bit. There's another bright flash of color. And we are in a new scene, a new environment that's being shown to you. Can you please describe your happiest moment during a performance as an adult?
This is difficult.
While you're thinking, it was so hard not to say, "We're not so different, you and I, Mr. Powers," when you said that. Oh, sorry. I had to get it out. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
So one of her best memories while she was performing as an adult.
Yeah, describe one of your memories of one of your performances. You are literally in the audience watching yourself. What are you performing? Who are you performing for? What are you feeling during that moment? What's going on?
Melody is... I am performing for the kind of elite crowd of Greece. And this is the first time that she's done a solo performance. Not alongside her dad. She's an adult. But up until this point, she had been either opening for him or performing alongside him, but never was the main act. So, yes, she is performing for the elites. However, her dad is in the crowd and watching, and this is pretty early on when they found out that he was sick. So it's not quite, it hadn't quite yet been discovered that his illness was going to be fatal. But she's performing, she's singing, she's dancing, and while she still has little nuggets of this kind of like sensual performance that she's turned into now, it's mostly an innocent performance of just someone who wants to make it as a musician, and she feels not only joy from the crowd's reaction, giving a standing ovation when she's finished, but the look on her father's face, the look of pride that he's never shied away from. He's always expressed his pride in her, but it hit different when she was up there by herself. And he's smiling and clapping, cheering, and she can see his eyes welling up with that pride. And that was one of the handful of times that he was able to watch her before the quick downturn of his health.
Yes, and you remember even during this time, there were markers that he was not all right. Whether it was physical weakness, whether it was physical markings, you knew that he was suffering some kind of affliction. But in this version of the memory that you're watching, you're not seeing that. You are seeing him leading the standing ovation. You are seeing him move with the energy of someone 10 years his younger. You are also seeing more people in the crowd that are joining in the standing ovation, people that weren't necessarily there at the time. You even see Thumos, you see Antigone, you see people beyond what you originally remember being part of the memory. And as this joy is all flooding into you, both the you observing, but also the you that you are watching, Iris comments again, "Your father adored you. Your friends adore you. The world adores you. Do you think that the other muses received the same treatment from Zeus? You've experienced the mortal world in a way that very few could. And still, even now, you keep everyone around you at arm's length."
Is Melody aware that these memories are being altered?
What is Melody's response in this moment? You can feel that something is off, but the roll is going to determine the outcome of that.
Sure. She's... I don't know, I want to say her response depends on that role, but...
Okay, then let's say that you do know right now that they are being altered. You know that something is not right.
Those are my memories, but they're not. What are you doing?
I'm reminding you of what you have to lose. Should you continue on this quest, please make another presence roll.
Please be good. I don't have a lot of stress left.
Okay. Melody, please give me another memory. Give me a memory that shows a little more honesty of the situation. Gives a little more clarity to some of the struggles that Melody's been through.
like a single memory, or can I share like multiple things?
Please share as much as you would like.
She recalls lonely nights where she goes to bed alone, or she goes to bed with someone, but she can't, in these memories, there's no face, no personality, no soul, it's a body. You see her try to put down walls and then stop herself. You see her dad growing more and more ill in a fast period of time, his skin turning pale and developing spots, dark spots, his body growing thin, so thin, and skin wrinkling due to the loss of weight, and bruises just developing more and more. And you see her crying to Jin. You see her crying to Iris. You see her with somebody, having relations, but then crying and leaving. And you see her putting on the most glamorous show, the most glamorous performance, the crowd applauding, and her speaking to fans after, but the interactions aren't more than surface level. You can see people's intentions being that they don't want to know her, they want her.
As this scene comes into light and all of you experience the darker part of Melody's history, there's a bit of panic from Iris as she looks around. No, this isn't right. This isn't right. And suddenly you feel yourself pulled, yanked into a new memory, into one that is back on the track that Iris has laid out for you, that someone else perhaps has laid out for you, as you feel another's watchful gaze laying upon you. Not visible at this point, because you're in a new scene. The final memory that is laid out for you, the one that is meant to be the coup de grace to Iris's speech here, is your first meeting with Iris. She meets with you, and I'll describe this scene if that's okay, since I recall your backstory, what you gave me. You have a discussion. You are going through pain in that moment, and you observe this happening. And Iris wishes you condolences for the death of your father. Says that Nemesine, your mother, the Titan of memory, wishes you condolences for the death of your father. You know in your head and your heart what your response was. But instead you see yourself embracing Iris. You see Iris comforting you. You see yourself receiving all of this love and affection. But you know that something about that interaction is not quite right. Please make one more presence roll. Please do so with advantage. A success with fear. The memory yanks itself back. And once again, you see Iris telling you that Nemesine wishes you nothing but the best for your future and expresses her sorrow for the passing of your father. What does Melody say back?
This is in the memory?
This is both what you're observing and what you're experiencing right now. What did Melody say back?
What did Melody say back when that happened? When she got...
Yes, when Iris said that Nemesine expresses her condolences for the death of Melody's father. What does Melody say in response? What actually happens instead of Iris comforting her and the two having a bonding moment?
Melody says, well, you can tell her to go fuck herself.
The grasp that this magic has on each and every one of you, the illusion that has been cast over your vision, over all of your senses, fades away. It crumbles. And you see the truth before you. You see that you are at a void, once again. A void of starlight, a void of fragments of time and space all laid out, of emotion, of experiences, of memory, all cascading through an endless space. And watching you from above, filled with multiverses of those memories, is a single multicolored eye looking down on you. You have a feeling of recognition in your heart, Melody, as you stare up into this eye, this otherworldly force, this ethereal entity that has called you here, that has tried to manipulate your memories, that has tried to infuse them with this excessive sense of positivity, this excessive sense of satisfaction, this excessive false nostalgia, is Nemesine, your mother. And silently she watches now. What do you say?
And what purpose do you think you serve showing up now?
There's no response. But you know that she can hear you.
My only regret is not realizing that what you did to me was a premonition, was a precursor to what the rest of the gods would do to everybody else. And I wish I could have warned them, prepared us to be self-sufficient. You never cared, you and the rest of the gods. Everything you ever did for the mortals was self-serving in some way. Because you're just like us. Selfish. Capable of so much goodness and capable of so much harm. But you're gods. So you're capable of so much more harm than we could ever do. I don't know what you... I don't know what you want from me. You want me to stop? You were never there for me as a child. So you can't have the same reason Iris does. You don't care for my safety. Do you want to stop us because we might actually have a chance? Because I think we do. And that's all. That's all she says.
Knowing that your mother has heard your speech and feeling the grip that her magic has on you, her power has on you, come to an end. The eye closes, and you are in this void. The four of you, the three Flamekeepers, Kionia, and Iris. Iris reaches her hand out to you, Melody. Shall we go then? Put all of this behind us.
Melody clasps Iris's hand in between both of her hands. If what you say is true, if you love me, if you really love me, then you will let me do this. I have never felt a bigger purpose than this, a bigger reason to keep going than this. And if you take me, you are taking my reason to keep going.
And what exactly is your reason? Beyond me, beyond this, beyond everything that you've been shown here today? Beyond your mother's wishes? Beyond the happiness that you'd be leaving behind? Beyond the peace that you'd be foregoing for chaos? And with that, Kionia speaks up, actually. She raises a hand. Goddess, I don't mean to offend, but I believe that she said her... And before Kionia can finish the sentence, Iris pulls her over with some sort of telekinetic power. She is rushed over and is now holding Kionia by the throat. And you see Kionia stopping moving, not necessarily choking in the sense of like, sure, larynx is being crushed, but in that her light, the color on her skin, everything about her is beginning to fade away. It's beginning to pull itself from her form, and it looks like it's agonizing. Iris says, I didn't ask you a single question, mortal. She looks to you again, Melody. This is your last chance. Are you going to come home with me? Are you going to make a home with me?
Do you see yourself right now? I wish I could show you through my eyes what I see. This is not the person that I could have loved. This is not the person that I would have made a home with.
And whom would you love? A mortal? Someone who's going to be gone in the blink of an eye? Why do we let them live out their sad, miserable lives? You could be immortal with me for the rest of your days, you could experience the joy that you have been shown, that you have been gifted this entire time for the rest of your life. Why would you choose them over me?
Because you're making me. They have value. And the fact that life is fleeting is what gives it meaning. And I can see how that lack of a time limit affects you. And I do not want to become that.
Please make a presence roll.
I want to give the help action so bad, but I don't have any hope.
I got hope. I'll
Do you want help?
I'll help by saying, "Oh no, please stop doing this to our friend. Put her down. Oh no. I'm so sad you are hurting our friend."
I will also at the same time just put my hand on Melody's shoulder. But I can't do anything about it mechanically.
Sounds good. So if you help me, do I roll with advantage? Do I roll? That's a okay.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sick.
It's okay. It's all right. And I want to use one of my experiences. I'm thinking either fine, I'll do it myself for deciding I don't want you or any part of whatever this is that's happening, or the anything for now, because literally Melody would do anything right now to stay on this mission, keep her friends safe. Do either of those make sense? Both make sense?
Yeah, I think either of them would. Which one would you like to use?
I'll do the anything for now.
Okay. $25. With fear. Success with complications. She says, "Very well. I can accept that I might not be the one for you. But maybe we could just eliminate the one who is. Clearly you have no love for this one." And she tosses Kionia aside. The color returns to her. She breathes out a gasp of air. And suddenly, before you know it, Iris is standing behind Antigone. Antigone, you feel a crushing force pushing you down. And you too feel the color and the light leaving your body. You're unable to move. You are powerless.
Don't.
What? If this is the only thing keeping you on this mission, if this mortal is the only thing keeping you on this mission, then I'll dispose of the mortal. You'll forgive me in a few hundred years.
It's not one mortal, it's all of them. And I will never forgive you if you hurt them.
Please make one more presence roll.
Ah!
This time, you have advantage already
Okay.
because of your previous success.
Can I go a little further? Can I say a little bit more?
Yeah.
I go up to Iris. And I touch her face. And I say, this isn't you. You're acting out of fear for my life, which I'm grateful. We can still have a future. I will get through this. You won't lose me. But I will not be able to carry on if you hurt them. And then Melody is going to kiss Iris.
Okay.
And I would like to use a wink and wit. A wink and some wit can get you far.
Okay. And that should have cost me a fear. That's why I took that off. A 19 with hope. As you pull away from the kiss, you see not the ethereal being, the divine light of a goddess, but you see the person that you knew before. The kind face. Her skin, her hair, her height, all of it has returned to normal. And in the eyes of this goddess, you see fear. And she says, "That's not me. Then who am I?" And without another word, she disappears. The void disappears. It is dispelled. And our party is back on the mountain path.
Melody gasps and starts sobbing and runs to Antigone again and holds their face and says, "I'm so sorry. I told you should go, and I didn't know she was capable of just...
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you...
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Help up, Kionia.
I'm
You help her
sorry.
up.
You have no reason to apologize.
I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry. I didn't know she would... I didn't know... And then she's just... Yeah. She trails off and is crying.
Thumos, as you help Kionia, she, in previous instances, has resisted your assistance. But in this case, she does accept it. And she says, "That is the last time that I try to speak up to a god."
You understand now. You are meaningless to them. You are a bug. They will not help us.
I hear you. And perhaps this is just more evidence that the safest hands are still our own. Are still my father's.
I'm going to say to Melody in this moment, please, you saved me. You saved us. We would have been lost without you. And I will just hold Melody very tightly. And I'll repeat that. You saved us. You saved us. You saved us.
She's like crying into your hug, and She initially starts, responding with, it never would have happened if I wasn't here. She would have had no interest in any of you without me. No offense. But then she eventually starts listening to your you telling her that she saved you.
Okay. I think that's the best spot we're gonna get here to take a brief break. Apologies that I went a little long. I just didn't want to pause in the middle of that sequence. So let's take 10 minutes and breathe a little bit, and then we'll get back to it.
Yeah. All right. See you soon. Hello again, friends. We are back. How are you doing?
Well, back and still sick.
So sick.
How's it going? Did you go get water? Did you go pee? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, hey, you pissing?
Yeah, are you pissing? Are you regular?
Pissing? You pooping?
Someone watching this right now is pooping.
Ricky, is that you?
Someone is
One
watching this in the
person
toilet.
watching this right now.
Yeah. We see you.
Phil's holding it.
I know what you're doing. You sick freak.
You little freak.
Thank you for rejoining us. Happy to kick back into the story here. As our party, the Flamekeepers, have just resolved this debacle with Iris and Nemesine, we once again find ourselves in this mountain path, and we are moving through the Caucasus Mountains. We are finally in the region where we are meant to find Prometheus. We are following the bearing of the compass that we found, and it is leading us into the mountains, deep into the mountains. Night falls, and eventually, path narrows. It's leading towards a specific mountain peak, and we have high walls of stone on either side, mossy rock. A fog is obscuring some of our view ahead, but in the distance you do see what looks to be a wall across a ravine. There appears to be ramparts, and you do see distant figures walking across these ramparts. It appears that this mountain path specifically that we need to get through is blocked. Ionia speaks up. This is the moment of truth. The blockade is just ahead. They've been instructed very strictly not to let anyone through. There are patrols up the mountain. It's blocked from all sides. You'll need my help. You'll need me to negotiate safe passage.
Very well.
It would be a lie to say that I'm happy to fulfill my end of the bargain. I am bound by my honor to fulfill my end of the bargain. And again, I hope that you are honor-bound as well, Flamekeepers.
You can hear the stones of Thumos' eyes rolling as he rolls his eyes.
We won't hurt you.
We've saved your life multiple times at this point. Get on with it.
You're trusting me to lead you through the blockade. You're not going to suggest some cockamamie scheme or workaround. You're not going to suggest taking me hostage or something or threatening my life.
If you are as honorable as you claim, then we do not need to do anything else.
Please keep your word.
Unlike some people from some faithless covens and secretive orders, I believe in the strength of order, and I believe in the honor of my word. Pacts are meant to be kept, and I vow to you that no matter what happens, once you get past that blockade, my father will restore order to Greece. He will lift it from the ashes. He will recover from the downturn. And everything that he has endured and everything that he has imposed upon the kingdom of Greece shall be worth it. You'll see.
All right, monologue over. Go negotiate.
Okay. Yeah, if we are trusting Kionia to move us through here, I'm going to pull up a map.
Almost is ready to kill everybody.
I'm gonna shit on everybody's heads.
So if you take a look at the map, you can see that you approach the edge of this crevasse, this ravine here with a river running through it. Beyond it, there is a drawbridge currently pulled up, castle ramparts. It looks like there are multiple guards patrolling, watching in the distance, keeping watch, and one of them shouts an order, calls for an officer as the four of you approach through the fog. You are standing at the opposite side of this ravine, across from this blockade, this barrier that has been set up to prevent anyone from ascending this mountain peak. And if you allow her, Kionia will step forward.
Yep.
As she does, I whisper to the two of them,
If this goes poorly, I will turn into a giant eagle and fly us away.
Sounds good. I
Sounds
think
great to me.
That's a great plan. I would like to go up to Kionia
Mm-hmm.
and just say, I do hope you come around to understanding why we are doing what we are doing. I don't think we have to be enemies.
And I have the same hope for you. May you come around and understand why I am doing what I am doing.
Please don't betray us in this moment.
We'll see how this goes. Hail! She calls out to the guards atop the ramparts. It appears that there's like an officer with them as well. He's wearing like a fine coat. He looks to be wearing a badge of some kind of medal. And he's got this long blonde hair. Or they, rather. They're androgynous. You can't quite tell what their gender is. But they appear to be looking out, and they appear to be calling the shots. Kionia says, as she removes her hood, revealing her dark hair, again prematurely graying. I am Kionia, daughter of Agesilaus, who is the king of Sparta. And I command you all to stand down. The officer moves over to the nearest guard, whispers something into the guard's ear. And the guard calls out, "Lower the bridge!" And sure enough, the two guards at the front of the gate move up to the drawbridge and begin to lower it down. The bridge lands on the opposite side of the ravine. Party is now able to cross. Kionia keeps her hands up.
Sorry.
Did we get that far?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to? Kionia is currently leading you across the bridge.
I will follow
Yeah.
behind her. I'm not gonna go in front of her. But
I will also follow behind her.
Her hands remain up as she greets each of them. These three have safe passage through the blockade up to the mountain. Under my order. Under the order of the king of Sparta. The Spartans stand there, spears pointed up, shields up, but not pointed towards you. Still, though, Kionia narrows her eyes ever so slightly. Despite this, she continues leading the party up towards the gate. The officer calls out an order, and the gate opens. Kionia moves inward. Does the party follow?
Yes, even though you said that in a way that makes me think maybe we shouldn't.
Agreed.
Kionia moves through this encampment, and as she does, the doors close behind you, and a reinforced metallic bar falls down, locking the gate. The officer observes from above as the guards look down at you. Again, spears pointed upwards, but they're watching you, and you can tell just based on some of the details, especially you, Thumos, with your gift of observation, with your high instinct, you can see that their grip on their spears tense. You can tell by their body language that they are on edge. But right now they're following orders. They're not questioning anything. Kionia moves.
I'm gonna whisper, so sorry.
Yeah.
To the two of them. Do we think that that there's maybe a report that she was taken captive? We killed all of her other guards. They might have come across shit. And I'll continue forward.
If she is who she says she is, she should be able to tell them to let us pass.
She says over her shoulder, "You needn't worry. They respect my authority. They respect order.
I roll.
I'm the heir to the throne, after all." And as she begins to lead you down this alleyway between the two buildings in this encampment, more Spartans round the corner. And these ones have their spears pointed at you. She stops, raising a hand. "My life is in danger, soldiers. Do not intervene." They begin moving towards you, spears still up. And these guards begin to encroach on your position as well. "Once again, I am ordering you to stand down. I am the Princess of Sparta. My life is on the line. If you do not back away, there could be consequences." Still, the Spartans begin to move closer and closer. What is their party?
I take my sword out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not listening to you, Princess of Sparta. What are you doing?
They're meant to respect me. They're meant to respect the order. Stand down! She continues to call out to them, and they continue to keep moving forward, ignoring her.
Kionia, I think you're gonna have to fight alongside us to live.
Or we leave you behind.
One last chance, she says to each of them. My father shall have your heads for this. And there's a call from the officer up on the ramparts. Or we shall have yours. We're gonna enter combat.
Kionia, what the fuck?
Okay, with that, what does our party do?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I don't know if we need to have this conversation in character, out of character. Do we genuinely just fucking leave her behind? What, or are we? Because I seriously can turn into a great winged beast and carry up to 2 willing creatures. So we can just fucking peace out and leave her behind, or we can fight with
I don't
her.
want to leave her.
I don't want to leave her either.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
I roll.
I'm sorry.
We
Then-
can't.
then-
Again, this is not justice.
We have this like a mental, the three of us look at each other, and then Thumos, again, you hear the marbles in his eyes roll as he rolls his eyes. Ionia, this is the fourth time we're saving your life, and now we're ready to fight.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do we do instead?
All right.
I'll fuck shit up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck shit up. That's what I'm gonna do.
This one I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah. Dumos, you wanna start since you're highlighted?
Sure. I will conjure a swarm. Excuse me. I will mark a stress to conjure armored beetles that encircle me. When I take damage, reduce the severity by 1 threshold. And then I can make I can spend a hope to keep the beetles conjured after taking damage. Oh, it's either or. Oh, okay. No. I want to do fireflies. I'm going to make a spellcast roll against all adversaries within close range.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah, please do.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them.
Nice.
That I
Yeah,
can
those
see.
4 Spartans and the officer.
Okie doke. All right,
Hell
5 spellcast rolls. Ready? Here we go.
Just the one. You roll
Oh.
one time and it's against all their difficulty.
Oh, got it. That's right. We figured this out. Okay. I will. I think my friends can help because we're about to fight together as friends.
As friends.
As friends.
Just as
As
friends.
friends.
Even with this
Platonically.
one
Nothing
shit
more-
I still
nothing-
hate
Nothing more than
No
friends.
more.
friends to lovers,
No more
but
friends.
we'll find out if we survive. Okay. Ah. That was almost an
close.
11. God, I can't roll for
15.
shit in this game.
Aw.
Is a success against the Spartans and against the officer.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
So it is
Okay.
a success with fear.
So I will spend a hope to do. Gosh, I wish I could have all of these things up at the same time. Okay. Okay. Spend a hope. To do 2d8 plus 3 magic damage.
Excellent.
Yeah, there we go. Cast fireflies. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I'll just do the damage. 2d8 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll.
The highest and the lowest, the exact median.
Yep. Classic.
All right, so we got a total of 12. That is
12
going to
damage.
be minor damage on the Spartans here. And then let's see
Yeah.
what it is for the officer. For the officer, it is going to be major damage.
Oh.
So please tell me how these fireflies
bitch.
attack the Spartans and this officer.
So once again, Thumos shoves his hands, 2 hands to the ground, coming to a kneel, and up from the earth, these fireflies. Excuse me. Make me sneeze.
Bless you.
Allergic to them. They.
Bless
Son
you.
of a bitch. This was way cooler than Thumos is making it right now. Both hands to the ground in a kneel, and through the ground come these fireflies that shoot off at all of the combatants. And once they hit them like just as solidly in the chest, and then they kind of like explode, and corrosive acid like burns through their metal plate.
Awesome. Yeah,
Hell
this
yeah.
seems to be much more effective against the unarmored officer who reels at the attacks, takes a step backward. Oop, I got them all selected. We don't want that. Let's see here. There we go. Sorry about that, King. Officer takes a step back, and since you rolled with fear, the officer is going to take their turn. The officer raises a hand, and a purple light flashes down as the magical incantation is uttered, and these spectral chains appear from the ground and attempt to clamp upon your wrists. I will need everyone... No, it just works. Okay.
What?
Cool.
Uh-oh.
So it cost me a fear. And everyone is currently restrained, meaning that you cannot move. You are being held in place by these shackles. Excuse me. You have to break free with a successful strength or instinct roll. And, well, we'll get to that in a second. There's a secondary effect. While our
My
party
stuff
is
just happens too.
while we are restrained, I'm going to spend another fear to have this Spartan activate here. The Spartan is going to go ahead and make just a spear attack against Antigone.
Spear attack.
Just a little spear attack.
It's a 15 hit Antigone?
Spear attack. Yeah, I think you do. Yes.
Yes.
All right. That will be 11 physical damage. And then I
Alright,
will
that is a minor.
spend another fear. This other Spartan is also going to make a spear attack. And this one's going to be against Thumos. Thumos does a 9 hit.
Nay.
Excellent. You dodge out of the way of that one directly after the fireflies. Maybe there's like an extra burst, like one firefly that splits off from the pack
Sacrifices
and
itself.
just gives that acidic explosion that blinds him ever so slightly through his
Flies
helmet.
as the spear just flies right into the spear.
Excellent. Yeah, very heroic, sad sacrifice. What you say is playing in the background. Play returns to the players.
I know.
What do you want to do?
The players.
What do you think,
said?
Melody?
Yep.
All right. Melody would like to cast Wild Flame.
Oh, excellent.
Let me double check that again. I'm assuming 3 adversaries within melee range. Okay, so she's gonna move. Oh, that's not her. She's gonna move here. Here? Okay, yeah. So then she's within melee range of these two. And she's going to do like a pirouette.
I actually have to stop you there. You cannot move. You are restrained.
Oh, frick. Never mind.
I was wondering
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
Well, I guess I could still do Wild Flame to one of them, but I think I'd rather just hit with the improved scepter. So restrained, can I like still flavor things as like dance moves or something? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Then I will use my improved scepter. Versatile attack means magic, right?
Versatile means you're within melee.
Oh, okay. So the regular attack is the magic?
Yeah, either way it's magic, but the regular attack is at a distance. Versatile attack is within melee.
Okay. So I will do the versatile attack to the guy next to me. And yeah, so she...
You have to spend a hope. So this is the extra effect of the chains. While you're restrained in this way, you must spend a hope to make an action roll.
Oh. Is there a way that I could like save to get out of this or no?
Yeah, if you want to try to escape, you can make either an instinct roll or a strength roll. Again, that will cost you a hope to attempt it.
Okay, since I'm spending a hope anyway, I'll just do the versatile attack.
That's good.
Okay. Regular roll, and I'm removing a hope. 17.
20 with hope is a success with hope.
Yay!
Please roll your damage.
Yes.
Roll damage. 18.
18 magic damage. That is going to be major damage against the Spartan.
Cool.
2 more hit points marked on him.
So she brings out the improved scepter and twirls it in a baton-like manner, and it
Awesome.
shoots magic from it.
The strength of the chains cannot stop you from your balletic combat prowess. You execute this beautiful and effective maneuver as you yank against the strength of it for just a moment to just hit them with this magically powered scepter strike with that staff that you got from the Temple of Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Since you rolled a success with hope, it is still the player's turn. Are you guys fine if Kionia takes the next move?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
Kionia, looking at these two Spartans that are approaching, shouts out. Again, her wrists are chained with the rest of you and are currently held to her sides. But she says, I said stand down! And with the down, as she calls out with that, there's just this burst of like cold breath that spews out at the party here. So, or the two Spartans here.
Get it, girl.
So they are
Nice.
going to take some damage
Get it, girl.
from Blizzard Breath. It is 46
Blizzard
plus
breath.
5.
Lizard
Me when I go to
breath.
Dairy Queen.
That's funny.
21 is going
Thank
to
you.
engage her on
Thank you.
both of them, and they are restrained as well as they are frozen in place. Who would like to make the next move?
Yes. Yes, Cryonia.
Did you say we're no longer restrained?
so we
or
need-
they're restrained?
They are restrained as well. They are frozen, so they can't get any closer.
Cool.
So, in order to get out of the chains, we need to spend a hope to even attempt the roll.
Yep.
Shit.
Anytime you want to make an action roll.
Could I do? I have a battle ritual. Once per long rest before I attempt something incredibly dangerous or face off against a foe who is clearly outmatches you. Describe what ritual you perform or preparations you make when you do clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope. I don't know that necessarily is where we're at right now. Other than there's just a mass of Spartans around and I am restrained.
Yeah, no, that tracks. This is appropriate.
That tracks. Okay. Cool. I will do that then. So the battle ritual that I perform, and this is kind of the first time that you've seen me perform it. It's something that I have been disconnected from, but then having that memory of getting back up again. I think I literally hear Melody saying to me, get up. And I will, and it's just that echo of memory from my training times that reminds me of this battle ritual. And I do that. You know how Henry Cavill does that 1-2 punch thing?
Cocks his arms.
Yeah, I do that. And that's my battle ritual.
Love that.
Dope.
So, I will clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope. Huzzah! And then I would like to attempt to get out of these chains.
Yeah. So you can make either a strength roll or an instinct roll at the cost of a hope.
Okay. So I will spend a hope, and I will do a strength roll. And I'm gonna use my. Oh, it's gonna take a hope. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do the fight me right now. Experience. Okay.
It was with fear, but with that high of a
with
value, you do break these spectral chains. They do shatter. You are no longer restrained by them.
Cool.
With that, however, since you rolled with fear, play does return to the GM. I'm going to have the officer make a move here. He's going to use another incantation, and he is going to go ahead and make an attack from a distance. As a beam of light shoots down towards Melody, it is only a 4. Melody, you managed to dodge out of the way.
Nice.
Not a problem in that instance. Then I'm going to spend another fear. And the officer calls out, summon the reinforcements. These ones cannot make it through. And I'm going to start a countdown.
Oh my goodness.
What do you guys do next?
A little dance. A little jig.
Do a little dance. Make a little. No, sorry.
Oh, my headphones. So I will spend a hope to try and get out of here because I would like to cast Chain Lightning. It's my 5th level. It's my 5th level spell, and it is. So you watch as Thumos. I want to make a Star Wars joke, but I won't. Unlimited power.
Thank you.
I did it anyway.
You lied.
did it anyway.
I cannot
Oh my
believe you
gosh.
lied to us.
Thumos is arms out restrained, and he just looks up, and you just watch as lightning like condenses into his 2 hands, and then he attempts to like push past it and shoots at every. I will read it out for everybody now. Mark 2 stress, make a spellcast roll, unleashing lightning on all targets within close range. Targets I succeed against must make a reaction roll with a difficulty equal to the result of my spellcast roll. Targets who fail take damage. Additional adversaries not already targeted by chain lightning and within close range of previous targets who took damage must also make a reaction roll. Targets who fail take more damage. So
That's
pretty
awesome.
much can hit basically everybody because they're all within close range of each other.
Oh, amazing.
So-
That's awesome.
Yeah, please make that spellcast roll, and then I'm gonna make a lot of reaction rolls.
The 2 guys on the bottom here,
go.
the bottom right of the map, don't get hit because they're far from everybody. So, but it's all these guys in here. Okay. All right, come on, Hope. Now we cast Chain Lightning. Cast. My friends are helping you guys. Oh wait, no, I don't have a hope to spend on that. Never mind.
Wait. Can I, before you do that, I'm trying to come up with a rhyme, but I'm a little out of words right now. But I want to do my rally. And say something about how we just walked away from a god. These guys are nothing. And then I will rally everybody. So you get you get a D6? No, D8.
Ooh, excellent. Okay.
Woo! Dope.
I get a D8. Great. Okay. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, huge.
Nice.
19 with hope, so they
19
have to
with
make
hope.
reaction rolls and beat 19.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll 1 time for all the Spartans because our time is limited here.
Okay.
No.
No. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Is there something?
No.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I think I have something too.
I don't know 100% if I have something, but I'm gonna see if I do.
You're sure you can't just roll for everybody individually?
That was pretty brutal.
Clicks.
That was pretty brutal.
That
Let's
feels
see
a little
what
harsh.
let's see what the players have first. And if they don't have anything, we'll compromise.
While they're looking, you could just be clicking the button.
That's true. I just want the players
don't
to
have
jump
anything.
in. Okay, sounds good. It's pretty unfair that I rolled a 20. We will take it back.
For one of them gets a nat 20. The commander gets a nat 20.
I'll do pairs of two here. So the first group in front of Kionia, they rolled the critical. Now let's do the second group back here.
Okay.
It's just all nat 20s.
It was almost a 20 again.
It was. You just roll like 4 nat 20s in a row, and I'm just like, okay, I quit. I
All
leave
right.
the game.
We are then rolling for this group of Spartans over to the left. $18's still not enough. They need to roll a 20. Okay, and group of... Or you said the guys at the bottom are fine?
Guys at the bottom are fine. Yeah, they're too far away. Okay.
All right. And then lastly, the officer needs to roll as well.
Get a
Here
1,
we
get a
go.
1, get a 1. Cool.
Or a
A
3.
3.
3 is
Okay.
That'll
fine.
work too.
Yeah.
So the first 2 Spartans, the lightning just strikes wide. It perhaps grabs onto various metal objects that are within this alleyway. But there's this explosion, this burst of energy, and not only does it reach the Spartans next to you, beside you, but it also stretches outward beyond them. Please roll your damage.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck
Get 'em.
Yeah.
Get their asses.
Heck yeah.
Did it not pop up?
It says 12.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, 12 damage.
Got it.
Each.
Okay. Sounds good. So that is going
Nice.
to be minor damage to each of the Spartans. Oh, that's not right.
Nice.
And while that is happening, I'm going to spend distress. Oop, that's not right either. I'm going to spend distress, and I'm going to have this Spartan rush up, and he's going to take not only the damage from his own chain lightning, but he's going to take the damage for the officer as well.
Mmm.
Interesting.
Going to be...
Interesting indeed.
Yeah, remember they got that ability. They can hop in.
Yeah.
Whilst I am still assigning the damage, you did roll a success with hope. Play still goes to the players, and the countdown is not down.
All right, somebody else. Kill him. Otherwise, I
I
can just
cannot
do it
do
again.
ranged melody.
Kill who? Or did you say kill M? Like kill them all?
Kill him.
Kill them.
EM. Kill him
Kill 'em.
apostrophe,
Kill 'em.
apostrophe EM.
Okay, so I want to I want to cast Wild Flame, and it's within far range. So does that... Well, I don't know if these guys are dumb enough to move into flame. Never mind. I'll just do regular Wild Flame, if possible. I'm still
Yeah,
I'm
go for it.
still stuck, right? I can't move.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a hope and try to move.
Okay.
What is it? Inspir.
An instinct or strength roll.
All right. Well, I am a dancer.
She was a dancer.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
Am I out? Am I
You
out?
two are freed.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm
You
out of
just
hope.
cast an incantation, and those shackles shatter on you as well.
Okay, cool. I am going to cast Wild Flame. So in this, she does a...
You roll with fear.
Oh, no. But, like, what if you just, like...
This
What if you just, like,
Spartan's gonna fight for his life.
let me have this?
Make a spear attack against you. Try to stop you. He's gonna roll a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
There's gonna be 17 physical damage.
Oof.
As you move into position, a spear strikes out and gets you directly in the calf. Another Spartan here is going to make an attack against Antigone, since Antigone is also free. And that cost me another fear, so let me forget that. Only rolls an 8, so it bounces off
not
of your
hit.
shield. I'm going to spend 2 more fear, and I'm going to have this
Oh
Spartan
my gosh.
move up here and is going to make a javelin throw
Oh, my goodness.
against Thumos. Another spear attack. That is a 16 to hit Thumos.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 13 damage.
Minor damage.
Then this Spartan is going to disappear from this battle because he is calling for reinforcements. That is this next fear that I'm
no.
spending.
Holy crap.
Play returns to the players. I'm going to say that Kionia will actually take the next move here. She's going to attempt to get out of the chains. And she succeeds with a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, who would like to make the next move?
Can I do my thing?
I would like to hit someone with my
I just want to break
20.
my chains. So if you guys want to go right after me, I'm just going to try and get out of my chains.
Sounds good.
Yep, go ahead.
Spent hope. Instinct. Oh. Can I use my heart as stone? Oh no, I don't have any. Never mind. Nope. No.
Hee.
I failed. So sorry.
That is not enough.
Sorry,
Unfortunately,
everybody.
needed a 14.
Sorry, I would help you, but I'm all out of
Failure
help.
with fear is going to tick down the reinforcements counter.
My bad.
Play is going to return to the Spartans. This Spartan
Can't
is
roll
going to
shit.
try to
I don't know why.
break
Right.
out of his restraints, and he's going to fail. I will spend another fear,
Yeah,
and
he
this
is.
Spartan is going to try to break out of his restraints. He might succeed here. Nope, he doesn't. They're both locked.
Oh, dang.
Play returns to the players.
I would like to hit someone with my sword.
You got this.
I'm going to try to hit the person in front of me.
Don't forget
next to me.
about your D8 if you need it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
hell
That's
yeah.
real good.
That's real good.
Hell yeah.
That is a
That's real
success with
good.
hope.
24.
Yep.
Rolling the damage. Crap.
Tell me how it
7
ends.
We're just going straight for the jugular. I would like to take the Spartans, javelin, if I could.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You rolled a success
That's
with
my
hope.
turn.
Play is still the players. Play is still with the players.
I would like to do my wild flame. Finally, I do a nice little pirouette, and at my feet becomes flames. And I kick them to
Cool.
the. Oh, I guess I'm only by one guy now. It's fine. I kick them to the one guy, and then
Do you want to move over to the two that are restrained? You can do that.
these guys. This guy.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, okay, I do a pirouette and it's in flames and then I kick them at the two guys. And I make a spellcast roll.
Like Fiona from Shrek.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, a roll. Please be good. Please be good. Dame, bless it. Is it good? What is it?
That would have been so hardful if I
That's
didn't love
pretty
Shrek
good.
so much.
Does
That is a very obvious homage to something else.
it?
Someone else did that first.
Very valid. Extremely valid. Yep.
Does it hit?
What do we get? 20 with
20?
hope? Will
Yeah.
absolutely hit. Yeah, that is success with hope.
Yay! 8.
That is enough to take them both. Oh no, just down to 4 out of 5. They do have one more hit point left,
And
but
they-
they have to mark a stress.
Yeah, they mark a stress.
Okay. And it was a success with hope, so it is still the player's turn.
Cool.
Dope.
I could do it again.
May I launch?
Oh, no, go ahead.
May I throw the spear at this guy?
Yeah, I love that.
At the general?
Mhm.
Okay.
Get him.
Hell yeah. The spear has different stats, yes? Question mark?
Don't you have a spear? In your inventory?
Not in my inventory.
We can add one.
So
real quick.
I will go find one.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, somebody else can go.
I'm not gonna bother. I try getting out of these. I'm like, screw it, and I just then just do chain lightning again.
Oh, dope. Awesome.
Okay, so I make a spell cast roll. Try to cast chain lightning cast.
Okay.
You have the hope to spend for that, right?
It doesn't cost me hope.
Oh, I think you have to spend hope as long as you're restrained by the shackles. Let's see here. Shadow shackle. A target
can't
restrained by this feature must spend a
do
hope to make an
anything.
action roll.
well, then I can't do anything because I have no hope.
Oh, no.
So these chains are essentially dragging Thumos into the ground. Someone else will try to have to rescue Thumos as you attempt to charge up with lightning but aren't able to get the spell off.
Okay.
For the spear, would it be advanced, improved, or just regular?
Regular.
Regular. Okay. Right. Got it. May I throw the spear at this guy?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
11 with hope is not going to be enough.
But at least you have a hope.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have a rally die.
You do have a rally die.
May I use my rally die?
Of course.
Okay. It's a D8. D10. D8. Roll. Okay. +7.
Melody's rally
18.
turns your miss into a hit. Please roll your damage.
Nice.
Yes. $24.
That's going to do it. Please tell me how it ends.
Just into the chest, and I honestly want to say, officer flies off the back.
Flies off the ramparts and into the ravine.
Flies off the ramparts. Yes.
They let out a cry of despair, and their spell concentration is broken. Those shackles come loose, and everyone is now free.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yippee!
It's lightning time.
Yes! Get him!
Here we go.
Get him, Marble Man!
Unlimited power.
Awesome.
Okay, so we got a 13 with fear, so it does take up the reinforcements. But these Spartans here are going to make their rolls. We have fewer now, so I'll do it one by one.
Oh god, it was almost a 20 again.
That first one was
So
still a success. Success on those two. That one is a failure, and that means that the lightning shoots over to the ones that are up on the ramparts.
Hell yeah.
That is a failure. And that is a success. So 2 of them do take the damage.
okay. Chain damage. Oh my god.
All right. We did 9 damage. That is going to be enough to take out the Spartan behind you. Please tell me how it ends.
He's fried to a crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melted within his armor. Crispified within his armor. That Spartan is no more as the bronze plating that he has turns to black, scorched by the lightning energy. There is a stray set of lightning bolts that shoots up towards the ramparts. One of them manages to dodge out of the way, drop to the ground. The other one takes the full front of the blast. And that was a roll with fear. So it is now the antagonist's turn here. This adversary is going to move up to this tower position and is going to make a throw here with a spear. He will target the closest target, which is Thumos in this instance, but is only going to roll a 9 to hit.
Nope.
All right. The miss. I'm going to spend another fear here. This one's going to attack, Melody, closest target.
No.
Only an 8. That is a
Miss.
And then I'll spend one more fear, make one more attack against Melody. 11.
Miss.
Excellent. Play returns to the
Yeah.
players.
Woo!
We have to go. I think it's time to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my little dance and do Wild Flame.
Yes, do it. We have to take out the ones in front of us and then go.
Yeah. A roll. Please be good. Please be good. No, no.
Beans. Beans.
Well, with fear is a failure with fear. That does take up the reinforcements.
Can I do my D8? Add my D8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does it hit?
It does turn into success.
Cool.
You rarely die. It is still fear, so it does still move the reinforcements counter up. But you do succeed on the stack.
Cool. 7.
Please tell me how it ends for both of these Spartans.
Ooh, okay,
Yes.
so she does her thing, doing a little pirouette, and she creates fire between her feet and the ground with the friction, and she kicks it towards both these guys, and it is very hot fire. It melts their armor, and they go, my skin!
very hot fire."
It burns! And then they fall to the ground. And then she's like, okay, let's go. And then she runs. This way.
Hell yeah.
You hear guards calling out, "Seize them! Don't let them get to the Titan!"
You can
It is
seize
still-
my
it does
ass running away. Sorry.
They just return to the adversaries. This Spartan here is going to go ahead and take the spotlight. He does not even appearing in my encounter list here because there's so many. So I can't move the spotlight to him physically. But he's going to go ahead and make a spear throw. This will be against Antigone. A mere 6 to hit. Antigone, you bash the spear out of the way with your shield. What do you guys do next?
Shall we run? We run.
Run.
We run.
All right. Sounds good. We are able to move anywhere within close range as part of our turn without having to make an agility roll. So if our party all wants to move off the map here, then I will say that we are able to flee the scene.
Yes.
Do we,
So as these-
Ionia come
Ionia.
with us?
Do you want her to?
I
I think it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumos grabs her arm like, let's go, and then just runs.
Okay. You grab Kionia and you pull her along with you. And the Flamekeepers, with Kionia now, move past this blockade wall. You run as fast as you can, moving as quickly as you possibly can, leaving the reinforcements behind. Most of them are confused, not able to get their bearings. Since you're able to disable all of the ground forces that were directly within melee confrontation here with you, you don't have to worry about making any sort of group roll to escape. You are able to get away from the scene without issue. As you run, Kionia looks stunned. She is just flabbergasted. She's muttering to herself. She's looking down. She's being pulled along, but she doesn't seem particularly... She doesn't know what to make of it. You hear her saying things like, I'm the commanding officer. I'm the princess of Sparta. They were supposed to listen to me. They were going to kill me.
This is the same treatment that we all have been receiving under the hand of your father. You may be honorable, but the people underneath you are not,
Or above you.
or above you.
They're not even honorable enough to honor their own daughter.
But my father, he wouldn't do that. There must be some kind of mutiny or something, a defiance of orders.
Are you sure?
Sometimes.
You said
Please
yourself.
make a
Yeah.
please make a presence roll.
Which one of us?
You, Antigone. When you say, "Are you sure?"
beans.
Way to go, Antigone.
We go, Antigone.
Do I have any hope right now? I do! I have hope. Okay. I'm gonna use my skill, mean mugging. Are you sure?
Oh.
Let's find out if she's sure.
Oh no! Oh no!
Way to go, Antigone.
It's so bad!
It's a failure,
It's a 7.
but it is a failure with
Okay.
hope. as she continues to look at the ground, not sure what to do or how to proceed. She just keep moving with you. She just keep fleeing from these reinforcements, and she just keeps scaling the stony face of this mountain. But she looks hesitant. And then eventually she stops. At this point, we begin to scale this mountain. We're actually alternating between walking and climbing up this pass. The sound of reinforcements in the distance has quieted. It seems that the chase after you has either been given up, or they've been sent down the wrong path, or something of the like. But she stops. Maybe if I go back, perhaps if I try to explain something to someone who's loyal to the kingdom, then I can turn myself in and everything will be fine.
Keonia,
Okay, bye.
this is a lot coming from me. Thumos, just give me a second.
Halfway to changing into a giant eagle.
Sometimes parents disappoint you. And sometimes parents are selfish. And sometimes they cannot be convinced to act selflessly. I don't advise you turning back. I will not stop you. But after seeing, as Antigone said, the treatment of our people from the Spartans, I don't think it will end well for you.
Please make a presence roll with advantage. (16) with hope. You lay out your plea to Keonia, Princess of Sparta. She looks up at you, and you could tell that her faith is shaken. Her entire worldview is shaken at this point. She looks shaken for the first time. She doesn't look confident. She doesn't look like she knows it all. She doesn't look like she understands what to do next. So she asks you, what do I do?
Do what is honorable.
Do I... Oh, sorry.
Do what is honorable. And what is honorable is allowing the people of this world to choose for ourselves what we do without any overbearing kings or overbearing gods. That is the honorable thing to do.
I will consider your counsel. However, I was thinking more in the short term. My entire quest all along the way has been to stop you from finding this Titan, to stop you from breaking those chains, and to honor the orders of my father and the orders of an Olympian. But if the people around me won't honor their orders, then why should I?
Indeed.
So what is it? Do I come with you? Do we see this through? Or do I find my own way? Or do you renege on your own promise and...
No interest in killing you at this point.
Oh, honestly, I was certain that that would be my fate. That's why I tricked you into untying me.
Just a low growl that comes from Thumos.
I think you're very powerful. And I can't argue with the fact that we would be stronger with you by our side if we come across any other obstacles. So if you won't turn against us, I'd welcome you by our side.
It will be your choice, though. You can also go your own way.
But that might be a very lonely road. At least you know you have 3 people with you if you take this one.
What do you think, Thumos?
Trying so hard not to sing Gotta Go Your Own Way by Gabriela Montez. Thumos walks up to her and he looks her in the eyes and said, if you betray us, I will Assassin's Creed Spartan kick you off this mountain. But if you do not, he then puts out a hand. You may come with us if you wish, but the choice is yours.
I will have this be a group presence roll to conclude the session. To find out the fate of Kionia, to determine if she comes with us or not for this last chapter. Please make a group presence roll, meaning that someone will have to be the leader. They'll have to make the presence roll, and then other people will have to make their own rolls. I would say based on how you've delivered your words, that's all you really need to describe yourself doing, but you just have to choose what kind of roll you want to make, and then that will affect the leader's role. So who would like to be the leader?
No, not me.
I think Thumos.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, wait, so does Thumos roll with presence or no?
The DC will be Kionia's difficulty. If he is leading the presence roll, then yes.
Okay, I have good presence.
I just think narratively, I know.
You can choose whoever you'd like. It will not damper the narrative.
Thumos was the last person to join in on this, truly. I mean, I didn't lead this.
Oh, true. Valid. All right, here we go.
We can
Melody.
share, me and her are bonding over parental issues, so.
I did love that very much.
Thank you.
That was very well put.
Agreed.
That was good.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so if
Melody's
Melody is leading, the two of you get to choose what kind of role you'd like to make here, so long as it made sense within the narrative. And like I said, the DC will be Kionia's
Interesting.
difficulty.
Okay. I think I'd like to make an argument for a strength roll, and that strength is truly I am an imposing figure standing behind Melody, so I am confident in myself and confident in my mission, confident in my purpose, and that's the kind of strength that I think I'm backing Melody up with.
Okay. Yeah. Please make a strength roll. That's a reaction roll specifically.
Oh, whoops. Well.
Oh, good. I'll just remove the fear. What do we get?
Okay. Not good.
It's like an 11.
11.
Thumos, please make your roll.
I'm going to make an argument for instinct, and I will say to her, you can try and go back down the mountain and not be caught by them. But you yourself said this mountain is surrounded. You need us in this instance, and you will die if you do not come with us. Yeah. Oh my God.
No.
What the fuck?
Oh my.
No.
I'm
Melody,
never
please
rolling
make-
again.
Oh no.
Please make the
Never rolling
presence
again.
roll to determine whether or not Kionia accompanies you to the last chapter.
Can
Good
I
Lord.
use an experience too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use anything for now. Because she needs anything to latch onto right now.
Anchor.
Are you?
Woof.
Woof indeed. What do we need to get?
I mean, 17's pretty good.
She looks to you, Thumos specifically, since you're holding your hand out. She says, I don't know if I can accompany you on this specific quest. I still don't fully understand the consequences of what you're about to do. But for the first time since accompanying you on this mission, since meeting you all the way back in that theater in the city of Troy, I have faith that you might be able to uncover the consequences and make the wise decision. She does take your hand, if you allow it. She grasps your forearm. It was...
Spartan kick around. I'm just kidding.
It was enlightening. And perhaps our paths will cross again. Maybe not even as enemies at this time, but no promises.
If I never see you again, I will not be upset.
It was good traveling with you too, Thumos. I hope you find what you seek. And I wish the same for the rest of you.
If you change your
Make-
mind,
Farewell, Kionia.
we'll only be a few steps ahead.
Make the right choice. Kionia lets go of Thumos' forearm and then heads back down the mountain. Her fate to be determined.
Wow.
The clouds have begun to condense, and the storm is beginning to pick up. But we are close to the top of the mountain at this point. We've nearly reached the peak. The Flamekeepers proceed, trudging onward through rain, through hail, and through the crash of thunder, through the flashes of lightning. After traveling all this way, all the way across the Black Sea, all the way to the Caucasus Mountains, all the way to this specific spot where we've been trying to reach for this entire odyssey, you brace yourself. You've heard the stories. You've been told year after year, time and time again, about the tale of Prometheus, he who brought fire from the gods to the mortals and was punished by Zeus for all of eternity, to be chained to a stone in the mountains and to have a massive eagle, the symbol of Zeus, come down every single day, rip out his innards, only for the cycle to repeat again and again and again forever. You've been bracing yourself for a battle with this eagle. You've been imagining its size. You've been trying not to think about it, but it's been plaguing your nightmares. It's been a source of concern, to say the least. As you reach the peak of this mountain, as the compass brings you to your destination, there's one more obstacle stopping you. It's not the one that you expect, though, because what you stumble upon as you reach the peak, the first thing that you notice is that surrounding you, and you literally have to walk through it, is the massive skeleton of a hollow-boned bird. Eagle was slain, but that doesn't mean there isn't a guardian awaiting you. And we'll find out whom that guardian is in the final chapter of the Flamekeepers.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Oh, beans. Beans.
Wait, so what do we need to get for the kids? It's a really big bird.
A feather.
A feather.
A feather was promised by Thumos.
Cool.
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 Dang.
Nice job, guys.
Oh my God.
Some high stakes presence rolls.
Woof.
Yeah. Woof
The social
indeed.
encounter to end all social encounters.
Oh,
I'm sure it's going to be easy peasy from here.
great job, guys.
Absolutely.
Wait, how many
Wild
is the
that
next?
both Thumos and Antigone can't talk to people.
Is
I can talk to people. I can't roll for shit.
Yeah, you can't roll.
we need to
Oh, I
take.
felt so bad when I rolled that nat 20. I'm glad we switched back because I'm like, that would not have been fair.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to do this to save time. And then I rolled the worst thing imaginable. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way they're all going to pass. They're definitely all going to fail.
How
You
did
got a
we get?
19. There's only
Ugh.
2 numbers for 19. That'd be.
We need to get
Oh my
Matthew
gosh.
Mercer to bless your laptop or something.
There's still time to turn it around. There's one more
We
chapter.
do.
One more chapter of the story.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one more episode, right? It might be a long one.
Episode.
One more episode.
Or
Oh my God, I'm
if
so...
everyone dies, it's going to be a short one.
LOL.
LOL. Oh,
Maybe we'll all die really quickly and then
Who
maybe
knows?
go back to Hades.
Oh,
Be so
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
amazing work, everyone.
That would
Amazing
be
work as
so
always.
funny.
Yes,
Great job,
amazing.
everybody.
Great job, chat, for hanging out.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out,
Yes.
chat.
Thanks.
So great.
Thanks
As
for
always,
being here.
thank you for joining us on this odyssey, and I'm very excited to see how it concludes in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Yay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
All
God.
right.
Talk back to next week.
Yes, I
Right?
believe.
Talk back next week?
back next week. Yes.
Talk back next week.
Talk back next
Yeah,
week.
we're good.
Talk back next week.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye, Phil. Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you later.
Bye, y'all.